thank you for being here today. My name is Jessica Power-Sear, and this is Gentle Movements. Now you're going, what is Gentle Movements? This is a workout geared towards people who are maybe new to fitness, perhaps individuals who want a little bit more of a gentle workout, or maybe for my more maturing counterparts that are slowly getting up there in age. Now, of course, with any exercise routine, always check with your healthcare provider if you're starting something new to make sure that this is safe for you. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna tell you in a moment. When you're ready, let's start to march this out. Come and join me here. All right, folks. So right now, gentle movements. We're gonna do a little bit of cardio. We're gonna do some strength training. We're gonna do some balance work. And of course, we're gonna stretch you out and call this a day. We're gonna be together for about 45 minutes. Now, with that being said, if I may be moving too fast for you, then you slow down your movement. If I'm going too slow for you, then you speed up your movement. This is all about you. On a scale from 1 to 10, I want you to think maybe more of a 7.5, maybe a maximum of an 8. Challenging and a little bit uncomfortable. Beautiful job. Now my rhythm right now, I'm about 120 beats per minute. So if you're working out with your regular workout music today, then you'll find that that should match up pretty much okay. Now in a couple of moments, I'm going to introduce you to some new key movements that perhaps you're not familiar with. At any point you get lost, you always come back to a march, or you're going to go into that step touch. In 4, 3, 2, step touch. Here we go, step touch, step touch. Beautiful job. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So what we're doing right now, we're just warming up. We're gonna start to introduce some of the key movements that we're gonna do in your workout. Beautiful job. Now in a moment, I'm gonna encourage you to do 2 grapevines. We're gonna go over for 2, and then we're gonna come back for 2. Are we ready for this? In 4, 3, 2, 2 step touches. Go 1 and 2, come back, and 1 and 2. Did I lose you? It's okay. You can come back anytime. 2 step touches. Now watch me. It's a grapevine. I step back together. Step back together. If you're lost, go back to 2 step touches. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this. This is your grapevine. Beautiful. 2 more like this. Now come back to your step touch singles. Go side to side, side to side. As you get more comfortable with this, start to add arm movement. But not yet, not yet. Beautiful job. We're building up the heart rate. So it's normal to start feeling a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit winded. 4, 3, you ready for the grapevine? Here we go, here we go. Back together, or 2 step touches. Nice job. Now we're gonna be adding a new move to this. Don't worry about it right now. It's called a V-step. If you're not sure, you go back to your step touches or march in 4 counts. In 3, last 2, then I'm gonna step front, front, back, back, front, front, back, back. That, my friends, is a V-sit, or a V-sit, a V-step. It's front, front, back, back. What do you do with your arms? You can be up. So if you like that, you can stir the soup, or just here where you go out, out, in. That's your V-step. In 4, 3, 2, you ready for the grapevine? All right, here we go. Grapevine, grapevine, nice job. So we're building up that heart rate. 4 more, 3, 2, you ready for the V-step? V-step, here we go. Take it out, out, and in. Out, out, and in. Now we're gonna be adding a new movement to this. What's gonna happen? We're gonna march 3 times, and then we're gonna tap in 4 counts. 3, 2. All right, you ready? March it out, here we go. 3, 2, 1, tap. 3, 2, 1, tap. 3, 2, 1, tap. Keep it going, keep it going. Now in a couple of moments, we're gonna travel forward and back. When I move forward, so do you. When I move back, so do you. In 4 counts, in 3. Are you ready? Come and join me right here. 1, 2, 3, tap. Keep it going. Woo! So that's your walk forward tap. So when I say walk forward and back, you'll know exactly what I mean. Nice job, everyone. 4 counts. 3, then we're getting ready for some dynamic stretching. Ready to tap this side to side? Here we go. Tap, tap, tap. Excellent. So we're ditching that combo for now, and we're gonna finish our warm-up with some beautiful dynamic stretching. In a moment, we're gonna pull that arm across the chest. In 4, 3, 2, 1, arm across the chest. Go. Bam, bam. Now, if you need to, keep the movements a little bit smaller. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're going, Jessica, I got this, baby, then make it bigger. Whew, how are we feeling? A little more winded? Now, if you don't have any underlying heart conditions or blood pressure issues, you're gonna have the option to bring the arm overhead. In 4, 3, 2, overhead. Go. Up, up, up. Nice job. Now remember, if you have an underlying cardiovascular issue, high blood pressure, it's not recommended you raise the arms overhead. Getting ready to put the arm right across that chest. Here we go, pull across. Yeah. Getting ready for some dynamic stretching. That means we're gonna be stretching the muscles while we're moving through the range of motion. But before we get there, we gotta do some TikToks. Both arms side to side, here we go. Then we're gonna turn to the side of the room. In 4, 3, make your way to the side, keep TikToking. Then we're gonna focus on the calves. In 4, 3, reach the arms, drop the calves, take it down and up, down and up. So dynamically stretching. So static stretch is when we hold the stretch. Dynamic stretch, we're trying to pull that full range of motion in 4 counts. In 3, then we're gonna hold it. Last 2 and 1, hold for 4. 4, 3, hip, front and back. Go in and out, in and out. Same thing, we're releasing the muscles in the front of the hips. 4 counts, then we're gonna hold. 3, 2, now reach that arm to the sky. 4, 3, we're going back to the tap. Ready? Here we go, tap it out, tap it out, tap it out. Nice job, everyone. We're gonna go over to the other side. Ready to come and join me? Here we go, take it up and back, up and back, up and back. Nice job, 4 left like this in 4. Then we're gonna focus on the heel. 3, last 2, 1, just the heel, go down and up. Yes, now if you want, open your chest a little bit more. 4 counts. 3, 2, yes, come and hold it for 4, 3, don't forget about that hip, forward and back. Here we go, take it in and back, in and back. If you want, open the chest. Not as natural feeling. 4 counts. 3, 2, ready for the hold? Come here and hold. Here we go, take it up, reach it up, reach it up. Ready for the tap? In 4, 3, to the front, tap it out. Go, tap and tap, tap and tap. We're building that heart rate back up. Then from there, we're gonna go into that combo, and we're gonna take it nice and slow to start. You ready to bring the arm across the chest? 1 at a time. Here we go, take across and across. Now, if I didn't tell you earlier, you're gonna want a set of weights. If you don't have a set of weights, I don't care, it's all good. Go grab some cans. Grab a jug of milk, maybe a case of beer. It's up to you, really. 4 counts in 4, 3, we're going back to that march. Here we go, and march it out. Dig, 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 dig. Big deep breath in, here we go. And release. Do it again, and release. 2 more, 2 more. Are we ready for this? Getting ready for the first combo. We're gonna go into our grapevine, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. In 4, 3, grapevine to the right. Here we go. Yes. We're gonna stay here for a bit, just to let our brain process everything. So what's the combo? Because I'm one of those people, I like to know what's coming. Now we're gonna do through 3 grapevines, not yet. Then we're gonna do 2-step touches. Then we're gonna do 2 V-steps. And then we're gonna walk front and back, but not yet. In 4 counts. 3, 2, step touch and hold, step touch. Now for those of you who want a little bit more, maybe it turns into a leap. Maybe you make the movements bigger. Maybe go a little faster. You decide. 4 counts away, we're going back to the grapevine. We're adding one new move at a time. In 4, 3, 2, grapevine. Here we go. We're doing 3 this time though. 2, you ready? It's gonna feel weird. Step touch. Hold that step touch. Why are we doing this? Because I'm balancing the right and the left. That's why we're only doing 3 grapevines and not 2 or 4. 4 counts. We're gonna be adding that V. Last 2, V step forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. What are you doing with those arms, right? Maybe you wanna add a little hop. Your choice. In 4, 3 from the top, grapevine for 3. 3, 2, step touch and hold. Nice job. How's your brain feeling right now? Have you got it figured out? In 4, 3, V step, out and in. Here we go. Yes. Nice job. Do you remember that march with a tap? We're gonna be trying it. If you're not sure, you're gonna watch and try. In 4, 3, walk it front and tap. Go. 3, 2, walk it back. 3, 2, walk it front. 3, 2, walk it back. Now, how much space you take up is gonna determine how intense this is. What do you do with the arms? Maybe you're here. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're here. Nice job, everyone. We have all the moves now in our combo. That means we get to break it down. Are we ready for this? In 4 counts. In 3. Last 2. Ready for the grapevine? Here we go. For 3. 3, 2. Step touch for 2. V step. For 2, ready? Walk it front and back. 3, 2, 1, tap, 3, grapevine, go, whoa! Did I lose you there? It's okay. Step touch. V step for 2. Walk it forward and back. 3, 2, 1, that grapevine, it goes right here, go, go. You ready for step touch? 2 of them. V step for 2. Yes. Walk it forward, back, 1 time. Grapevine for 3. Here we go. In 3, 2. 2 step touches. V step for 2. Yes. Walk it forward and back, 1 time. Woo! 3 grapevines. Here we go. In 3, 2. Step touch. V step. Here we go. You choose if you want to make that harder. Forward and back. 3, 2, 1, tap. Do it again for 3. 3 grapevines. 2. Step touch. V step. Yep. Walk it forward, back. 3, 2, 1, tap. Do it again. Last 4 times in total of this combo. Last grapevine, step touch. V step. Yes. Forward and back. 1, 2, 3, tap. Grapevine for 3. 3, 2. Step touch. V step. Walk in front and back. 1, 2, 3. 2 left in total. Grapevine. Beautiful. Step touch. V step. Walk it forward, back. Last time we go into intervals. Grapevine in 3, 2. Step touch. V step. Yep. Walk it forward, back. Ready for repeater knees? Not sure? Watch me and try. Watch, knee and knee. Come and try it with me. Now, if you want to go faster, you have the option to go faster. Maybe you want to go slower. Maybe you want to add a jump to this. Your choice. Make this about you. Now what's going to happen in a couple of moments? We're going to switch legs. Then we're going to have a specific time that we're going to do everything. In 4, 3, 2, walk, walk, repeat. We're on the other leg now. Nice job. Again, maybe you go faster. Maybe you go slower. Maybe you make this a little bit more dynamic. Your choice, your choice. Now in a moment, when we go back to the other side, we're gonna do 8 of them, twice, each side. Then we're gonna do 4 of them, each, on each side. And then we're gonna go down to 2s. Ooh, are we ready for this? In 4, 3, repeat for 8. Here we go, in 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, walk, walk, go. 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 4 times. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, walk, walk. 4, 3, 2 more times. Go. 4, 3, 2. Last time. Now listen. We're going to 2s. It's going to be fast. Here we go. 2, switch. 2, switch. 2, switch. 4 left. 3 left. 2, you're not done. Last one. Repeat for 8. Here we go. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, other side. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4 counts 4 times. Go. 4, 3, 2, walk, walk. 4, 3, 2 more times. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, walk, walk. 4, 3, 2 times each side. Go. Walk. 8 in total. We're down to the last 4. In 4, 3, then we're gonna do a little cardio cool down. Ready? March it out. Here's your chance to have some water. Please keep moving. How are we feeling? Yeah? Did we get a little bit winded? Got a little bit uncomfortable? We got a little bit of steady state, then we did some intervals. Now, we're gonna get yourself into a safe place to do your weights. In 4, 3, a grapevine. Now slow it down. Yes. Why do we do a cardio cool down? Because your heart is pumping out more blood. The arteries that carry blood away from your heart have increased in size. And so, when they increase in size, they're moving lots of blood. But if all of a sudden you stop moving, all that blood is moving down to your feet, but it's not all the way always coming back up to that heart. And then your brain's gonna go, hello, I need more oxygen. So it's important for us to do a little cardio cool down so everything can respond, so it's safe for us to stop. In 4 counts, 3, last 2, we're gonna do a little step touch right here. Here we go. Step touch, step touch. Beautiful. Add a shoulder roll, shoulder roll. Make it a little bit more sassy. Shoulder roll, shoulder roll. Now what's coming up next? Our strength component. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do squats. We're gonna do biceps. We're gonna do shoulders, back, triceps, and lunges in 4 counts. In 3, hopefully you're feeling a little bit more of a safe range. Take it back to that march. Here we go, and march. Excellent job. So hopefully you're not feeling as winded as you did. Now you're not completely cooled down. You shouldn't feel like that. All right, squats are coming up next. You're gonna grab your weights if you want to. So go grab your weights. You don't have to use them if you don't want to use them. Now your squat, about hip distance or shoulder distance, maybe a little bit of an external rotation. If you want, do it in front of a chair. And that way there, if you lose your balance, you don't have to worry about it. You just fall into the chair. We're gonna be going for 45 seconds. So finding your tempo. We got 30 seconds left. We're gonna do everything twice. So we're doing everything twice. Nice job. Again, at any point you're tired, you need to modify. You need to take a break. You go ahead. Bicep curls are coming up next. We're gonna do thumbs up bicep curls in 4, 3, 2, 1, thumbs up. Here we go. Now move those legs for me. Walk around in a circle. Reason being, those muscles in your lower extremities are really big and they're really strong and they're pulling a lot of blood. And all of a sudden, if you stop moving, that's going to affect what's going on with your heart. And of course, the oxygen that's reaching your brain. As you fatigue, start to alternate. Now, why am I doing thumbs up? Because this is how you'd pick up a baby, a kitty cat, a puppy, right? Do you pick up a lot of things like this? No. You ready for shoulders? We're going to do lateral raise, out to the side. Ready? And here. If you don't have a lot of strength in the shoulders, you can always ditch your weight and just try to get through the range of motion. The reason I'm not doing overhead right now is it's not right for everybody. So I want you to feel like you belong in this workout today. If you want to do overhead press, you go ahead. Taking breaks when you need to. You got less than 15 seconds. Then, of course, we're going to bend it over and we're going to focus on our back. At any point your lower back is bothering you, you can take a break. You ready to bend it over? All right, here we go. Low row to start. What do I mean by that? The elbows stay close to the body. We're kind of targeting the muscles, and I apologize for our male friends who are watching, but I want you to think you're hitting those muscles below the bra strap and in between the shoulder blades a little bit. Now let's try high elbow. That means we pull the elbows away from the body, and you're gonna feel that up more above your bra strap, into the shoulder blades, but especially around your neck if you're trap dominant. So I prefer to keep the elbows close to the body. Tricep kickbacks are next. If your lower back is bothering you, you're gonna do overhead extensions. Ready? All right, folks, here we go. Tricep kickbacks and back. Now, if your lower back is giving you a little bit of feedback because we just worked your back and you're feeling a bit of a burn, you can always do overhead extensions. So you can stay here or join me. I put one weight on the ground, scatter my feet. I keep my elbows nice and close at my head. I try to resist my ribs flaring out. Excellent job. So you have the option to be kick back or overhead extension. You got about 15 more seconds left here. Then we're gonna go into a lunge. Then we're gonna do all of this again. 4 counts, 3, 2, all right, grab those weights if you would like, step into your lunge, and we're just gonna go down and up, down and up. Now, if you wanna move with this, you can. You can do a reverse lunge. I prefer a stationary lunge because then you're not having to reset the body. So we're gonna do 45 seconds on each leg. Now, if you're going, I'm burning, take a break. There's no shame in that. It's about honoring your body. I don't have to live with your body. You do. You got about 15 more seconds here. Then we're gonna do the other leg. Nice. 8 more seconds. If you don't wanna use the weights, you don't have to. Ready to switch? Let's do it. So you're here, set that upper body nice and tall. So you have roughly the size. So actually, let's start with the crown on the top of your head. So you got a nice shiny crown on the top of your head, orange under your chin. You're feeling a little bit of length in the collarbones, slightly squeezing between the shoulder blades. Your pelvis is neutral. Remember, you can step through this if you want. We got about 15 more seconds left here. Then we're going back to squats. Last and final time, all the way through. Great job, everyone. You got 8 more seconds. Now again, you can ditch your weights if you need to for your squats. In 3, 2, all right, find your squat profile. Here we go. You're gonna be doing this right in front of a chair. That way there, you know you're doing it right. So why are we squatting? Well, of course, you gotta get in and out of a chair. You gotta get on and off the toilet. You gotta get in and out of a car. Ooh, how are we feeling? I'm feeling it, so I hope you're feeling it too. Bicep curls are coming up next. We got 15 more seconds. Linking that breath. Breathing in when it feels like it's somewhat manageable. Breathing out with the work. You got 4 more counts. Biceps are next. In 3, 2, okay, here we go. Remember, we gotta move those legs though, right? We're using major muscles in that lower body. So walk around for a couple of seconds. Now at any point you ever feel lightheaded, march in place. Anytime in life. So if you're getting out of bed, you feel lightheaded, march in place. When you get out of a chair, march in place. Because what sometimes happens is your brain is just not getting enough oxygen. And if it's not getting enough oxygen, it's going to be upset with you, and it's going to bring you down to the point where it's the easiest way to get blood to it, to the ground. That way there it doesn't have to fight gravity. We're almost there, getting ready for shoulders. In 4, 3, 2, here we go. Take it up. Now notice how much my elbow is bent. You can alternate. Notice how my base of support got a lot bigger. So a wider base of support, my feet, more manageable. Feet together, ooh, it's a heck of a lot harder. Maybe you take a leg off if you'd like. I'm gonna go with a wider stance. We're down to the last 15 seconds. Shoulders, that's what we're doing. Bent over rows are next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, bend it over. Here we go. Now maybe you choose you want to take a heel off. You can do that, and I'll let you know when we're around the halfway point. Maybe you want to combine a low and a high row. I'm going to do 2 lows, 2 highs. 2 lows and 2 highs. If you have a heel off, switch the heel. Triceps are next. If your back is giving you feedback, you're going to do overhead extensions instead of kickbacks. But I'm going to kickbacks. In 4, 3, 2, kick back. Here we go. Yes. Okay, I have to show you your option. If you want, keep both weights together. Overhead. Notice my knees so that I can leave my pelvis in neutral. Beautiful. You got 15 seconds left. I'm going back to kickbacks. Lunges are next. And that'll be the last of our strength exercises. And then we're going to go on to do some balance work. So total body conditioning today. Ready for those lunges? Either keep the weights or ditch them. Your choice. Lunge and go. I'm going to choose to alternate. That means I'm going for 1 minute and 30 seconds because we're doing 45 seconds on each leg. Nice and tall. Same things. If you get tired of gripping your weights, ditch them. Do different things with the hands. Maybe you counterbalance. So if you're finding you're having a lot of trouble with your balance, link that breath. It's normal to be winded. It doesn't mean you're out of shape. I mean, it could, but being winded is a normal thing. Nice job. You got about 30 seconds left here. Then we're done with those strength exercises, and we're going to focus on balance. But of course, we're going to move around a bit to make sure that our heart rate is in a safe place. You can have some water, take a little break. 4 more counts. 3, 2, and 1. Ditch those weights. Get them out of your way. All right, move around. Keep the legs moving. Have some water if you'd like. At any point, if you feel lightheaded, when we're doing any of our balance exercises, you're gonna take a break, you're gonna march, you're gonna get some more water into you. Calf raises are coming up next. In 4, 3, 2, up onto your tippy toes. Take it up and down. Now you might go, why is this a balance exercise? We're focusing on the feet and we're moving to a very small base of support. Taking it up and down. Nice job. We've got a few more like this. Then I'm going to make it a little bit harder, only if you choose. Last one all the way through. Now come up as high as you can up on your tippy toes. Remember, if you need a chair nearby for balance or a wall, there is no shame in that. If you feel good up on your tippy toes here, take your hands up, keep your line of vision in front, do a little bit of a twist, but keep your line of vision there. Come back to center, line of vision still there, little twist. If you feel really good about that, Let your gaze fall. Oh, that got a lot harder, didn't it? And then over to the other side. Notice that I'm keeping my eyes in a certain range. Same thing, you could just be up on that tippy toes. Notice I'm losing my balance too. It doesn't mean you're weak. Beautiful. Last one all the way through. Finish it through to the other side. And then I bet your calves need a break. Move those legs, get that blood flowing again. We're going to a one-leg stance. So come and plant that foot. Make this your tree trunk. So I want you to firm up that thigh, activate your booty, press the one heel into the ground so you feel good. Hands can go to the hips or to a chair or a wall. Heel can come off completely if you want. This is option number 2. Remember, option 1, we keep the toe on the ground. Option 2, we take the foot off the ground. Option 3, if you choose to, you bring the knee a little higher, which is going to move your center of gravity. If you'd like, add a little kick to this. Maybe you look down towards the side. Oh, that was hard, wasn't it? Beautiful. So no, you got about 5 different options here. You choose to take what you need so you feel successful. I don't care if you can't do what I'm doing right now. I've been doing this for 20 years. Beautiful. You're not just going to get this today or tomorrow, and that's all right. Getting ready for the other leg. All right, take it down. Here we go. Same thing. This is your tree trunk. So firm up the front of your thigh, activate your booty. Toe can stay on the ground. Option 1. Option 2, the foot comes off, but we keep it close to our base of support. Maybe we're holding onto a chair, touching a wall. Option 3, we take that knee nice and high. Option 4, maybe add a little movement to there. And option 5, we change our gaze. So a lot of balance issues actually come from not a lack of balance, a lack of focus. So not being able to find a point to focus on. A number of falls happen to our more mature adults because they were not paying attention. Oh, how many times has that happened to us? I had a big fall last winter. I slipped right out of my car, and there was no reason for it, but guess what I wasn't doing? Paying attention. Beautiful. We're almost there. We got less than 15 seconds. Then we're going to go into a little airplane. I know, how many of us have been in an airplane in the last 8 months? Last one. All right, plant this foot on the ground. Now you have the option to keep the toe connected. Now notice how my body just hinged. I want that lower back to kick in, okay? Now, this is option number 1. Option number 2, if you'd like, take the foot off. Notice the leg I'm standing on. Nice little bend in the knee. The goal, get that back leg up as high as you comfortably can. So maybe you can get your whole body, upper body, lower body, parallel with the ground. Maybe you can't. Now notice I'm not adding anything fancy to this. This is enough. Ooh. I prefer actually to do a lot of the stuff bare feet because then your feet respond to the ground. But I didn't want to stop us today to take our shoes off. Getting ready for the other side. In 4, 3, 2, 1, switch legs, please. Same thing. Nice tall spine. Little micro bend in the knee. Hinge. Take the heel off. You can stay right there. So you can be right here. Option number 2, the foot just hovers off the ground. Option number 3, notice my foot came up a little higher, and maybe you're able to get that upper body and that lower body parallel to the ground. Or maybe you're right here. Notice, look at what's going on with my foot. My foot is reacting and responding to what's going on. We're doing great with this. Then we're going to step to the side and focus on the side of the hips. In 4, so the leg that's up, we're going to stand on it. In 3, 2, 1, come and stand on that foot on a slight diagonal. So I increase my base of support, but my knee tracks my middle 2 toes. Same thing, stack everything. Shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. You can keep that foot on the ground so the muscles on the side right here kick in. My knee is a little bit bent. If you want, take that foot off, but drive the toe up towards the shin to engage the front of the thighs and your booty. If you'd like from there, oh, I don't know if I can do it. Can you get parallel with the ground? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, I'm losing my balance. And that's okay if you lose your balance too. Just get up and keep doing it again. We're getting ready for the other side. In 4, 3, 2. All right, that foot's on a bit of a diagonal. Same thing, you can keep that toe on the ground. Stack everything, hips and shoulders. Now this is our last and final exercise of the day. And then we're gonna stretch you out. We're not taking you to the ground today. The reason being is I wanted everyone to feel successful when they're doing this. For some of us, we can't get to the ground comfortably. Just know you are working your core right now. If you're not sure, put your hand right here in your abdomen. You're gonna feel some resistance when you're doing this. Beautiful job. I really appreciate you making time for your health. And then we're gonna get ready for some stretches. Our stretches are gonna be held for 15 to 30 seconds, hitting all those major muscles. Calves are coming up next. In 4, 3, 2, all right, we're gonna move into those calf stretches. So when you're ready, take that leg to the ground. This other leg, press it as far back as you can get it, trying to get that heel to connect to the ground, pressing evenly through that front leg and get a nice little bend in the front knee. Nice long spine. Like I said earlier, we're gonna stay here for about 15 to 30 seconds. Optimally, we would do this a few times, but because of time constraints, we're gonna do everything once. If you feel like you need to do it again, then you go ahead and do a second set. Let's get ready to switch those legs. Bring the leg together. Keep that nice bend in the knee. Get this back leg as far as you can. Nice bend in that knee, leaning as far forward as you can. So we're hitting those calves. The reason being is those balance exercises really challenge the calves, the squats, the lunges, and especially that cardio session. So don't be surprised tomorrow, if this is the first time you've exercised in a while, that those calves are gonna be a little bit tight, and it's called delayed onset muscle soreness. We're going to get ready to stretch out our inner thighs, so step nice and wide. So as wide as you can get those feet, maybe a little bit of an external rotation, and then bend the knee as deep as you comfortably can go. So some of you will be able to get to the ground. I'm staying nice and upright just so you know what your options are, and you should feel a light stretch in the inner thighs. And we're gonna stay there for about 8 more seconds. We're gonna take it over to the other side, and then we're gonna do the front of our thighs and the back of our thighs, and we'll also get our upper body. All right, breathe it out over to the other side. See if you can get those 2 middle toes tracking the center of your knee, coming into the center of that hip. So that's why I'm not pointing my toes here, because then that forces the energy out through the side of my knee. I want to track everything together. Nice and upright if you can stay there. Light stretch in the groin. So you shouldn't feel pain when you're stretching. You should feel a light, slight tension. And then we're going to get ready to come and stand one leg. So stand on this leg, little bend in the knee. Balance, if you have any balance issues, you're going to use a chair or use the wall. Try to pull everything into your midline. So notice that my thighs are running parallel with each other. Open up your chest. Now, if you're struggling with this, maybe take a chair, go to the wall, use the wall for your balance, and then put your toes up on the chair. Beautiful. We're going to stay there for a couple more moments. We're stretching out the front of the hips and over the knee. All right, let's do this. Over to the other side. Again, if you're going, I can't get my leg up there, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually down the road, if you do keep moving, you should be able to get that leg up. So if you're really struggling with this, let me show you a different option instead. Up on your tippy toe, push the hip forward. Now you're not gonna get all the muscles right above the knee, but you are gonna get, losing my balance. You're gonna get into that front hip flexor, which actually for me is a little bit more important that you hit that. So if you can't be here, I want you here, push it. Getting ready for hamstring stretch, the back of our thighs. When you're ready, bring your feet together. Little micro bend in the knee, hands go above the knees. I'm gonna turn to the side. Now, why am I doing this? For a lot of us, our hamstrings are really tight. And so you're gonna end up in a stretch like this where you're rounded and you're not really quite feeling anything. What I want you to do is I want you to stick your sit bones back, put that little neutral curvature in your spine, place your hands over your knees, put your weight into them so the hamstrings go, oh, I trust you. And I'm gonna let you go a little further into that stretch. Notice how my elbows are bending, but my spine isn't really changing. Then if you feel up to it being cautious, then you can fold forward. Maybe you can reach the ground, maybe you can't. It's not about reaching the ground. It's about good quality in your movement. Round yourself up. Anytime we keep our head below our heart, we move our legs when we stand up. So keep moving those legs, and we're going to open the chest and then close. Open the chest, stay there for a moment, and close. Now this time, hold it open. Trying to get those elbows behind that midline. Now notice I haven't dropped my hands yet. We're going to do that in a moment, but we're not going to bring our fingers together, and I'm going to tell you why. So you ready? We're going to drop it down. Get back here. Turn the thumbs down. Now I want you to watch this shoulder. So stay right where you are, but watch me interlace my fingertips. Watch what my shoulder just did. Did you see that? How it internally rotated? That tells me I don't have enough mobility in my armpit muscles to be able to do this. So I instead am not bringing my hands together. And most of us won't be able to bring our hands together. So resist that and just open from here. And then we're going to do a side of the torso stretch. Ready? Reach it up. Look past that elbow if you can. Notice my knees are nice and soft. So we're stretching through the back of the arm, into the armpits, into the side of the torso. Take it over to the other side. Last and final stretch. Looking past that elbow. Beautiful. Linking that breath. And then in a couple of moments, we're going to do 2 big deep breaths in, and we're going to call this a day. And a release. 2 big deep breaths in, and at the top, hold it there for a moment. Hold it and release. Let's do that one more time, please. And release. Give yourselves a big hand. Thank you for being here today. That was Gentle Movements. I am Jessica, and I hope to see you at the next workout.